Welcome back, baseball fans. I'm annoyed, right? I just played a game for an episode, right? Against the Seattle Mariners. You know, it wasn't a barn burner game, but it was a good game. You know, we hit a home run, a perfect home run with Adley Rutschman. It was great, and I realized I'd never turned on my microphone. Ha ha ha. So that's dead. And I think we're just gonna simulate because there's no like big impact game. This wasn't an impact game either, but it was against a good team. This team was over 500. Next series against the Texans, they're below 500. Below 500 for Oakland, below 500 for Minnesota, below 500, you know, it's close, but for Toronto, and then the Cubs are below 500. We, for the next 3 weeks, should be really solid, and we're going to simulate a lot of those games. And then the beginning of next month, we got the Angels. And I definitely want to go against the Angels. So we got Angels, we got Houston, we got Angels again, and then we got White Sox. So next month is a very crucial month, so we need to capitalize on these wins, right? So let me quickly go over the stuff that I did in last episode. A lot of y'all were mad at me for the Robbie Dobson draft. Okay, mad is a stretch, but y'all like Kenny, you called it L, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be perfect. I'm definitely far from that. But hey, if you go over and you look at top prospects in baseball, who number 2 on this list? You feel me? This actually changed because last episode he was number 3. Or like in the episode that I misrecorded, he was number 3. So he's up to number 2 now. And then like Colton Cowser's dropping, which is scary. We thought he was the number 1 prospect in our whatever. Nope. Gunnar Henderson also there. So we got 3 players in the top 50, which is dope. Robbie's actually been up in the majors. He was actually in my lineup yesterday, and we didn't get a hit with him. He's 0 for 10 in the majors, so we might have to send bro back down before we mess up his progression. He's only got B potential, which is interesting. I just kind of figured that in order to be a top 5 prospects in baseball, you have to have an A potential. But nope, he's only 18 years old, so maybe that helps. I don't really know. Maybe one day he'll get a hit, maybe not. I'm a little bit annoyed that Colton Cowser's dropping. I got to figure out how the heck we do that. But this is a simulation episode. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. I do have critical situations on, so we might jump into some of these games. We got the Texans here, and hopefully this is a sweep or close to it. A shutout for Nola. That's a dub. I don't need to jump into that, but Aaron Nola has been really good. Cy Young candidate good. 6-2 with a 1.63. Now we got Dylan Cease, who's got a 1.9. So imagine seeing that, you know, on back-to-back. We got a 1-run lead. We got Tyler Wells. I trust Tyler Wells. And we did win. But did I see, who was that? Was that, okay, Corey Seager's still there. Okay. And he's having a good year, actually. But he did not end up doing that thing. Oh, we did go to extra. So he did get that RBI. But we end up winning regardless. So I'm okay with that. Let's sweep them right now. We got John Means, who's still at a 5 ERA. That's all right. He's going to get it down right here. Austin Hayes got a 10-game hitter streak. Not really worried about that. But we did get the win with the complete sweep of the Texans, which is a W. Now we go against Oakland, who suck. But I got to go do my scouting. Because the draft is 13 days away. I got a list of prospects over here that I really like based on my scouting, and I'm excited to maybe redeem myself. I don't know how many of these blue chip prospects will be there with our pick. I don't even know what pick we have. We didn't make the playoffs last year, so we're going to have one of the top picks at least. I don't think it's going to be number 1 like last season, but a decent amount of these blue chip guys are going to be solid. There are some more people I was really interested in. Rob Soto was another dude that's on my list. He's a 5'9" short king with great potential. And I'm thinking more potential than right now because our team has been really good. We don't really need prospects that don't come up soon. We're looking for the long term. Or maybe we throw these prospects in a little trade down the line. So let me do some more scouting. I'm not even thinking about what we need and what we don't. I'm just scouting players. So next we got the Oakland Athletics, who are really bad. Frankie Montas having a really good season. He's 1 for 4, but he's got a 1.8 ERA. He just don't have any run support ever. We lost the game, and I think they might have called somebody up. Maybe they didn't. Okay, maybe they didn't. I thought they did. Cedric Mullis is killing the game. Armando Reyes is really good, obviously, but we don't have a ton of people that's hot, and we lost game 1. Eric Lauer did not pitch up to his norm, but that's all right. Rodriguez has a shutout in the 9th. I trust you to get out of that. He got out with a complete game shutout. Rodriguez is up to a 2-2 or down to a 2.22 ERA. That's great. Next, we got Ace Nola. He lost it? What? He's still at a 2.18 or 2.14. And then Dylan Cease, triple to complete the cycle. We're up 10-3. I don't really care about the cycle. And we got the win. All right, so now we go to Minnesota. Actually, we might do the draft in this video. A good simulation episode, man. We have not done one of these all this season. Let me just do some scouting. Anybody that's red right now, I'm just going to scout a little bit. Like I said, I got a list of people that I really like, and hopefully some of them we could get. If we walk out with 2 prospects that I really like, then I'm happy with our draft. I know some of y'all might not be happy with it, but I would be happy with it. All right, so now we're in Minnesota. John Means has got the first time on the bump. Polanco, we're killing them 7-0, and we end up beating them 12-0. Sheesh, what type of game is this? Rutschman is the only one that went yard here. He's up to a 257. Earlier in the season, he was like 180 or something, so he has been really good recently. Ryan Mountcastle completely continues to struggle. He's at 206. Not great. I mean, Amal Urias has 6 at-bats and 5 hits, 4 RBIs. It's becoming so very hard for me to think about trading him away or having somebody replace him because he's playing so good. Let's get some gameplay, though. We got Ryan Mountcastle at the bat. He's already hit a home run on the day, 2 for 3. They're trying to close this out, and we're here. Look, we're number 4 in runs allowed and number 5 in total runs. Our pitching is great. We don't strike out a ton of batters, apparently, but hey, the ERA is 7th best in baseball. You don't need to strike people out because we got defense behind us. You hear me? Not really. We actually have one of the worst defenses in all of baseball. All right, so he's throwing a 99 fastball, a slider, a circle change, and a sinker. He's got a couple pitches that I really struggle with. We'll see what we do. Mancini's hitting 360 on the season, 1 for 3 on the night. I like his odds. I like his odds today. I'm struggling. Last pitcher we faced was Andrew Heaney, who throws like 90, and I basically got adjusted to his speed, and now I'm trying to get readjusted to like normal 2022 speed. And I'm swinging at sliders in the dirt because I can't hit a slider. All right, we're down to our very last out. It's Jorge Polanco, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Let's get it going. I never really realized the big old neon sign here at Target Field. That's a home run pitch. I got to be honest with you. I was trying to be patient because we've swung at some crazy stuff so far in this ninth. He threw me really good pitches, 2 really good pitches. Now watch me strike out on something in the dirt. I know my own tendencies. I didn't realize that first pitch was called a ball. Shout out to because he is playing for the Baltimore Orioles today. And that's a ground into the end of the game. Ha! Is that 2 losses to the Minnesota Twins? A sub 500 team? Not the greatest. Charlie Morton gave us 1 inning, and he got an error, and that was all. In the 8th inning, man. Why was he in as a setup, man? Or actually, that's not really a setup because it was 2-2. Oh, we won the first game. What am I talking about? Let's win the series then. We won the series. Okay, great. Now we got Toronto, who have Alek Manoah, Ryu, and then Joe Ryan plays for them? I did not know that. 19-game hit streak. Do you see this score? Forget a hit streak, my boy. We gave up 19 runs? Who pitched for us? Aaron Nola's ERA just blossomed. Sheesh. Matt King's ERA, Norris, Charlie Moore, like everybody that got the ball struggled heavily. That sucks. That actually sucks. Wow, that's really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Witt Jr.'s got traded to the Brewers. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Oh man, that actually ruins the series for me. The Rays are right on our tail. Can we pick it up, boys? The Rays are right on our tail right now. You need a triple? I don't really care about that. Win the game. Tim Anderson, he's out for a day or 2. Sheesh, that was bad. We're losing. We're losing. 10-game hitter streak for Tim. We just got swept by the Blue Jays, and just like that, we're no longer the number 1 team in our division. Just like that. That's all it takes is 1 series. Oh, that sucks, bro. Wild card wise, okay, we beat number 1 in the wild card, but we don't want to be a wild card team. We're playing so well. The Rays are 9-1 in their last 10, and we go against them at the end of next month. We got the Cubs, bro. This is in this streak, bro. The game is tied. I need to jump in. It's 10. Why are we giving up so many runs all of a sudden? We're giving up a ton of runs. 10-10 to the Cubbies? No, in real life, the Cubs put up actually a ton of runs, it feels like. I don't have the stat to prove it, but it feels like the boys put up a ton of runs. And right now, I mean, we need to figure it out. Michael Givens is on the mound. He's got a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, a changeup, and a slider. We got a man at second. Go. That's a run. That's a double. All right, we won. Yay, woo! It's not as exciting as it could be, because it's the Cubs. And we gave up 10 runs, and now we here. Patrick Wisdom hit a home run and had 3 RBIs. Ian Happ had an RBI. Yan Gomes had 3 RBIs. But Robbie Dobson, oh my God, Chapman is back with the Cubs. What the hell is happening today? Chapman's back with the Cubs. Robbie Dobson had 4 RBIs, so that's a good thing. He had 2 triples. Let's go, Robbie. Player of the game, Robbie. Dylan Tate gets the win. I mean, we needed those. How about we do this? Let me go over here. Did that change you? Are you the number 1 prospect? He's actually failed when it comes to his prospect. And Colton Cowser has jumped, you know, and then Gunnar has dropped. This is such a weird thing how much it fluctuates, but it's fluctuating a ton. I would love to bring Colton Cowser back up, but I mean, it's really no room for him. I mean, hey, my boy, it's only been 31 at bats, but he's hitting 355. You have to remember, he basically didn't touch base for the first 10 at bats of his MLB career. So if you take away those 10, his averages are insane. All right, so Cubs again though. We got another win, and now it's time for the draft. Oh snap! Here we are. Okay, Kenny, lock in, Kenny. All right, let me get my list of my players that I really like. Who's been drafted? Anybody on my list been drafted already? This guy, Bobby Bledsoe, was on my list. Jermaine Williamson was on my list, so that's not great. That's it. Okay. All right, here we go. We have a couple blue chip prospects, but they're closers. Do I use my first round pick on a blue chip closer? I feel like Tyler Wells has been great as a closer. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, y'all. I know you might be upset that I'm not drafting a blue chip guy, but come on, man. This is a closing pitcher. I'm not doing it, bro. So let me look and see if there's anybody else that I really like on my list. Rob Soto is here. He's the name that I said earlier that I really liked. I don't know if I like him this early, though. I don't think I like him this early. This is tough, bro. This is really tough. I have the 10th pick, and majority of the people that I had on my list are gone. Legit, bro. I'm looking at my list. Right fielder, gone. Soto is the only guy from the top of my list that is still here. This other right field is here too, him. He's 6'4". Sheesh, I didn't realize he was that tall. And he's skinny too. We also have a second baseman. This guy, I don't know what to do. I promised that I was gonna be better this time around when it came to drafting, and here we are in the moment and I'm fumbling. I think we go with Rob Soto. Rob Soto, welcome to the team. I did not go with the blue chip pitcher, fight me. All right, fight me. Why, do we not have a second round pick? Oh, we didn't have a second round. Oh, that's normal, isn't it? We don't have a second round pick? Dang, I swear to you, I feel like everybody else that was on my list is gone. Everybody else that was on my list is the third baseman. Please tell me you're still here. Alexei, nope. Alexei is gone. No, that's Alex. I can't make this up. There's a pitcher named Bobby, another pitcher named Bobby that I liked. Gone. Wow. I guess I didn't really take into account where they could draft. This guy's on my list. He's already 23 though. And I just realized his potential. What did I see in him? I think I saw this. I didn't realize his potential was so low, so he's no longer on my list. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I did terrible. I'm doing terrible. I know it's hard to watch because it's hard to live through. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to live through. Wasn't this guy on my list? He was on my list, but I took Rob Soto above him. All right, I'm just gonna do my draft and pick some of these names that's on the list. But they're all gone, bro. What the heck? They're literally all gone. I'm shooting in the dark basically. This guy's on my list. I drafted him. Oh, brother, this is terrible. I didn't realize that we didn't have a second round pick. Why would we not have a second round pick? That makes no sense to me. That had to be the worst draft of all time. Let's see how we did. Okay. I guess it could have been worse. Rob Soto has a 90 potential, so that's not terrible. He's 19, so he's got a ton of time to get good, I guess. 83, 84, 88 potential, and then this guy, I didn't even scout this guy, I just drafted him. Let's see, what did we miss? We didn't have a second round pick, but this guy looked like he might be nice. Esteban Guerrero is up there. I think this is one of the blue chip pitcher or closing pitchers. Wait, was this guy here? Because he don't look too bad as a first round pick. He's already 69, and this was one of the pitchers that was on my list, but he was drafted before us. This was the second baseman that was on my list, drafted before us. Come on, bro. Pitcher that was drafted before us. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. This guy looks insane. 90 potential Dominic Alfonso. He looks really good in the later rounds. Like, Should I have drafted this dude? He was there. I'm pretty sure he was available, but he's a 40 overall. We don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I think, oh, this guy's pretty solid, but his potential is not great. Wow, they actually had a really good draft here in Chicago. Shout out to him. All things considered, man, I think Bobby Bledsoe. I wanted Bobby Bledsoe. He looks like a stud. All things considered, I don't think things were super crazy. It don't look like we missed out. This guy was drafted first overall. This is the first overall pick guy. It don't like we missed too much. Oh, he's a 51 overall, but 88 potential. That late in the rounds is so great. Wow, Jason Perkins, 90 potential, 72 overall closer. Leroy, drafted before. Right? Did we have him on our list? We did. He was drafted before. Like legit, bro. Everybody that we had on our list turned out to be studs. I guess a lot of them ended up being blue chip prospects. This guy looks pretty good. That guy looked really good. He was on my list, as y'all saw, but, you know, he ended up having 88 potential, which is solid. I don't feel like I missed out on a ton. This draft class was dookie. I don't feel like I missed out on a ton, bro. I don't think any of these people eventually play for us, but they're here. But they're here. Okay. I don't want to play against Shohei because last time we played against Shohei, he didn't even bat, so it wasn't even fun. So instead, I'd play against Noah Syndergaard. So let's simulate this first game. 2 home runs on the day. We're winning. I don't care. You can hit number 3 if you want. But next game, we got Noah Syndergaard versus John Means. We're 1 game behind the Rays. I might mess around and play all 3 of these games. That's how important they becoming. Let's take a look around the league before we end. Monthly awards. Liam Hendricks ends up. Wow. Rookie of the month. Wow. This is what we got to figure out. Do we try to make him an everyday player? Because there's a world we can't, right? But Ramon Urias is so good. Never mind. He's so good this year. I would be dumb. What I was thinking is like Ryan Mountcastle could play third base. Move him to third base. Move Trey Mancini from DH to first base, right? And then now Robbie's like a DH. But Ramon Urias is playing so good, I can't take him out the lineup. We're still trying to compete while developing. So I don't know how we find a way for him to be an everyday player. He's just playing so good, bro. So very good. Tim is hitting 272, having a good year with us. Only 3 home runs, but that'll get a little bit higher. I would expect him to have more home runs than Ramon Urias, but he's playing so well. We got Cedric Mullins, who's hitting 287 with 11 homies. We got Ryan Mountcastle, who is still struggling on the season. Trey Mancini was having a good year, and he continues to do that. Jorge Polanco's hitting 320 and 200 at bats. That's great. 277 now for Benintendi, who started off very slow. Austin Hayes is really not having a good year, bro. Last season, he hit 279 and, hit 23 home runs. This year, his bat does not come around at all. Adley Rutschman is playing amazingly low-key. He's on fire currently. So that's great. If we take a look at our bullpen or our pitching, we saw Nola, but he's been not struggling. I won't say struggling, but he hasn't been as hot as before. Same thing with Dylan Cease. The bullpen in itself is kind of struggling too. We got some maybe not so great people down there. Tyler Wells has now got a blossomed ERA, which is not amazing. Top prospects, Robbie's dropping. And then Colton is also dropping, and Gunnar is basically around the 30 range. I thought there was a world where Cedric Mullins would be in the running for MVP, but he's not. He's not top 3. Dylan Cease is in the running for Cy Young. Chris Flexen has not lost on the year. Trey Mancini, batting title potentially. He's working his way up there. He's working around. All-star voting though. Aaron Nola's number 3 when it comes to pitching. Dylan Cease is down there as well. Okay. Man, I cannot believe Chris Flexen is having such a good year. His overall attributes don't really reflect it too much, but he is unhittable right now. Adley is not really in the running, but he's having a good year, so we'll take that. Mancini looks like he's going to get an all-star appearance if he continues this. He's cold right now, but I'm sure he'll come around because that's what he does. Jorge Polanco's very close in shortstop. Okay. Cedric Mullins, of course, he's gonna dominate. He's got more votes than Mike Trout right now, which is even hard to believe. Weird to even say aloud. All right, I think that's where I ended. Not a crazy episode, but we got a lot of things done here. We're 1 game behind on the Rays, so we're still working our way there. We got the Angels next episode versus Thor, and then we got the Astros. So I guess we beat a couple episodes ago, but it was not easy. Definitely was not easy. And then Oakland is a good series. Then the Angels again. Then Pittsburgh and All right, so this is a super, super tough and important month. In next episode, hopefully we get through a decent amount of it. I appreciate you, and I'm out.